Rodriguez? Yeah, but he doesn't speak English. Lisa, okay. Your name?
Derek.
You're charged with ORV trespass and no helmet or eye protection, which is a civil infraction. You have the right to an attorney. If you would like one, I will give you one. All right. It is alleged that on September 30 of 25 at 1 p.m. that you did operate a ORV and trespassed without consent on Granger near Veronica and Brownstown. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to $500 in fines, 90 days jail costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that, sir? You also have a civil infraction charge and no helmet or eye protection on an ORV. Do you understand that?
That's correct.
Did you sign this advice of rights?
That's correct.
Did you read it and understand it? If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that? All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer? I'll enter a not guilty plea. I'm going to give you a $500 personal bond. I'm going to let you go talk to the prosecutor. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed when you come back in without the gun. Okay? All right? You'll go meet with the prosecutor, see what you can work out. Thank you. Rodriguez. 25M608632. It's Perlin Antonio Melgar Rodriguez. Lisa, we need a Spanish interpreter on this one, is the note on the file. Your name?
Erling Melgar Rodriguez.
We're going to reset the arraignment and pretrial. I know you don't understand me. Lisa, can you convey this to him and we'll set a new arraignment and pretrial date? You can give him a notice and we'll get a Spanish interpreter.
Yeah, send him down. We'll use the app to tell him.
Okay. Go down the hall, all the way down the hall. Okay?
Thank you.
Cashier. Thank you. And then you just
Judge,
set it
what
down.
was his last name?
It's Melgar Rodriguez. Rodrigez. Perlin is the first name.
Okay.
Nagy Mohammed Ali Hafiz. 25M608489A and B. Good morning, sir. Your name?
My name is Nagy Hafiz, Nagy Mohammed Ali Hafiz.
Good morning. You have a charge here of window tint violation, which is a civil infraction.
No.
Hang on.
Okay.
And you also have a charge of not having a valid license on your person. You have the right to an attorney. If you would like an attorney, I will give you one. Would you like an attorney?
No, it's okay. But the car is now what?
No.
Okay.
Right now,
No.
I have to just arraign you.
Don't worry. No.
You don't want a lawyer?
No.
Are you sure? I'm just asking.
No.
Okay. I'm going to arraign you. I'm going to explain the charge, possible penalties, and your rights. And then you're going to go over and you're going to talk to the defense or the prosecutor.
Okay.
It is alleged that on October 9 of 25 at 12:30 p.m. that you were operating a motor vehicle on southbound on I-75 near West Road in Woodhaven. They think you did not have a valid license on your person. That is a misdemeanor. It is punishable by, actually, they think you didn't have a license at all. No, operating without a valid license. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to $100 in fines, 90 days jail, costs for all of those. You also have a second charge here of window tints, as I said. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
Did you sign this advice of rights? This document, did you sign it?
Yeah, yes, I
Did you read it?
read it. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yes, I read.
Did you understand it or do you want me to cover it with you?
I'm good. It's okay.
If you plead guilty at any time, you're going to be giving up all of those rights and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
I'm understand, but some of them I'm understand exactly, but I know. I'm good. Don't worry about
Oh, I want to worry about it though.
it.
You understand? I want to make sure you understand all your rights. Listen to me. You have the right to a trial. At a trial, you can remain silent or you can testify. You can question their witnesses. You can bring in your own witnesses. We'll issue an order compelling any witness to appear here. And they will have to appear if you want to bring in your own witnesses. You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all of those rights and we will not have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
All right. Do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
No,
You want a lawyer?
no, I wanna pay. Don't worry. I pay.
Wait a minute. Do you want an attorney, a lawyer to represent you?
No.
I'm going to enter a not guilty plea. I'm going to give you a $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Do you understand that? Yes?
What, you give me $500 more? I'm not.
It's a personal bond. You don't have to post any money. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'm going to let you go talk to the prosecutor
Yeah.
and see if you can work something out with the prosecutor, okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
All right, good luck. Absolute quality lawn sprinklers. Call in the prosecutor, John. Good morning, Ms. Beard. How are you?
Good, Your Honor. How are you?
Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You doing all right?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Hope you're
So
doing
you're going to plead responsible. You're representing Absolute Lawn Sprinklers. Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed Todd on behalf of the people.
This is not the end of the world, but I want you to know something, and I need to put this on the record. This defendant does work at the court and for me personally. I mean, they blow out my sprinkler system. You've already got an agreement here that says that the defendant's going to plead to overweight with the understanding that the violation will result in fines and costs being reduced to $1,375. Any problem with me handling it?
No problem, Your Honor.
Any problem, Ms. Beard?
No problem, Your Honor.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, I mean, it's pretty elementary. If there was discretion, it might be different, okay?
Yes.
Agreed.
But, this is a civil infraction, correct?
Correct.
Understood.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll like to support suspension.
Well, I just want you to know, I wasn't worried about you deferring to my discretion. I was worried about you knowing that I hire them personally and they do work at the court.
Yes, no problem.
But you guys already agreed on fines and costs of $1,375, and I'm not going to deviate from that. Okay? Fair enough. To the charge overweight, Ms. Beard, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible, Your Honor.
And you're authorized to enter this plea on their behalf?
100%.
All right. I'll accept the plea, $1,375, balance due by December the 4th. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you.
Yeah,
Is this
same
a-
to you. Thank
Is
you.
this Issa Alloway here? Are you here for
So.
are you the victim, right?
Yes.
This is another one I'd like you guys to iron out. I want to call in the prosecutor again. I'm sorry.
There's a victim on Zoom also.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Lamphere, right? All right. Good morning, Mr. Alloway. Your name?
Hello, can you hear me?
I need your name, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Issa Holloway?
Where's your lawyer at? Is he with you?
Yeah. He's,
Well, I need him.
one
Where is he?
Hey, John.
Mr. Lamphere, your name?
Chris Lamphere.
Sir, your name?
Pietro Battalion.
Your name again?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed Mohammed for Council People.
I got everybody here. Where's your lawyer?
He said he's in the waiting room.
Okay, you got to bring him out of the waiting room. I adjourned this sentence from October 21. Let me just wait until he gets in here.
Judge, he's not on Zoom.
No problem.
I'm sorry, sir. Your name again, sir? Sir,
Yes,
your name again?
Pietro Vitale.
Okay, I just wasn't sure which other one you were.
He's out there now. I brought him in.
Counsel, I need you in here, please.
Yes, sir.
So I told you, if you're going to continue to use that, you will wait out this case in the Warren County Jail. I will revoke your bond. So at this point in time, I'll wait to hear from court services, go back down there and test.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's all.
And then we are ready to
We have a plea for him,
do
Your
a
Honor.
plea. Your Honor.
And the state is willing to dismiss count 2.
And Mr. Aldridge, is that accurate?
Yes, it is.
All right, Mr. Buchanan, they're telling me you're going to change your plea to a single count of the indictment. Before we get to your change of plea, I am required to go over some things with you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
19 years old.
How far did you go in school?
I graduated.
Are you able to read and write?
Yes.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone promised you how the court would sentence you in this case?
No, sir.
Has anyone threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty against your will?
No, sir.
Are you satisfied with the representation you've received from Mr. Aldridge?
Yes, sir.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
I am not.
Do you take any medication that interferes with your ability to understand what's going on today?
I do not.
I have in front of me a document. This is called a change of plea. On the second page, on the line marked defendant, there is a signature. Did you sign this?
Yes, sir, I did.
Did you read this and go over it with your attorney before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
And you believe you understand what it says?
I understand.
This document says you're entering a plea of guilty to one count of felonious assault as a felony of the second degree. That is a charge that carries what's called an indefinite sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that that means that you will receive both a minimum term and a maximum term of imprisonment as a potential penalty. Do you understand
Yes, sir,
that?
I understand.
You understand that the court will select from a minimum term between 2 and 8 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And then the maximum term is automatically calculated to be whatever the minimum term is plus 50% of that
Yes, sir.
minimum term. Do you understand that?
I understand.
So in this case, you could receive a potential penalty of a minimum term of 8 years, maximum term of 12 years in prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, there is a rebuttable presumption that you would be released after you serve your minimum term or your presumptive earned early release date, whichever is earlier. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, the Ohio Department of Corrections may rebut that presumption through an administrative hearing process and thereby maintain your incarceration for reasonable periods of duration up to the maximum term of 12 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The criteria for the Department of Corrections to rebut the presumption and to maintain your incarceration after serving the minimum term or presumptive earned early release date, whichever is earlier, include the following. Number one, during incarceration, you commit rule infractions that compromise the prison's security, compromise the safety of staff or inmates, you cause or threaten physical harm to staff or inmates, or you commit a violation of law that was not prosecuted, and any infractions or violations which demonstrate you have not been rehabilitated and or that your behavior demonstrates you continue to pose a threat to society. Or number two, regardless of the classified security level at the time of the hearing, you had been placed in extended restrictive housing within the year preceding the hearing date. Or number three, at the time of the hearing, you were classified by the Department of Corrections as a security level 3, 4, 5, or higher. If the Department of Corrections rebuts the presumption, the Department of Corrections may maintain your incarceration in a state correctional institution under the sentence after the expiration of the minimum prison term or presumptive earned early release date for an additional reasonable period of incarceration to be determined by the Department of Corrections, not to exceed the maximum prison term. Also, the Department of Corrections may maintain your incarceration more than one time up to the maximum term. The Department of Corrections shall release you at the expiration of the maximum term if you've not already been released. You may receive 5 to 15% earned reduction of minimum prison term credit for exceptional conduct or adjustment to incarceration. There is no guarantee that the Department of Corrections will request ERMPT for you. There is a presumption that the ERMPT would be granted by the trial court, but the trial court may determine to rebut that presumption and not grant the ERMPT for you. You understand those instructions?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Now, you are also subject to a mandatory period of post-release control, which means that if you are sent to prison on these charges upon your release, the Adult Parole Authority will supervise you for up to 3 years, but not less than 18 months. If you violate those terms of supervision, the Adult Parole Authority can return you to prison for up to 1/2 of this court's original minimum term sentence. If your violation is that you commit another felony, you can be returned to prison for 1 year or the period that you have left on post-release control, whichever is longer, and that time would run consecutive to any additional prison time that you get sentenced to. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I understand.
But it's not mandatory that you're sent to prison at all. Although presumed necessary, it's not mandatory, which means that this court has the discretion to place you into community control, or what some refer to as probation. While on community control, you will have rules you must follow. If you fail to follow those rules, the court has the authority to extend the term of your community control or to impose additional, more severe sanctions, which can include local jail time or prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Now, you are presumed innocent of this charge. You cannot be sentenced or punished unless you plead guilty or you're found guilty following a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to trial by jury. If you want, we will impanel a jury of 12 people and require the prosecutor to present sufficient evidence to convince each of the jurors of your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, or the jury is required to find you not guilty. Their verdict must be unanimous. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
At that trial, you have a right to see and hear all the evidence that the state has against you. With the help of your attorney, the right to confront and cross-examine each of the state's witnesses. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to call witnesses on your behalf and in your defense. If any of those witnesses are reluctant to come, the court can force them to come by way of subpoena. That's called your right of compulsory process. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to remain silent at your trial. You cannot be forced to testify against yourself. The prosecutor is not permitted to call you as a witness. You can choose not to testify in your own defense. If you don't testify, that will not be used against you, and I will instruct the jury that they are not permitted to infer your guilt nor anything from your silence. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The burden of proof is on the state. At your trial, you're not required to call any witnesses nor present any defense, and if you do not, that will not be held against you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
The standard of proof is beyond a reasonable doubt. That standard applies to each of the essential elements of each charge from the indictment. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, you could waive your right to a jury trial, but maintain all the other rights we've discussed. You can try your case to the court. I, too, would have to be convinced of your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt or would be required to find you not guilty. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe you understand each of these rights we've gone over?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Do you understand that when you enter plea of guilty, you'll be waiving all these rights? We will not have a trial.
Yes, sir.
This is how you want to proceed.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hardman.
Your Honor, on June 29, 2024, in Warren County, state of Ohio, the defendant with at least 3 other individuals knowingly caused serious physical harm to Joshua Kriasik.
Mr. Aldridge, anything on those facts?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Buchanan, did you hear the statement that was read?
Yes, sir.
Do you admit and acknowledge what he said is true?
Yes, sir.
And again, you understand all the rights you're giving up by entering a plea of guilty, the rights we went over.
I understand.
What is your plea?
Guilty.
The court will make a finding that you've made a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary waiver of your constitutional rights that we've discussed. The court will accept your plea of guilty, and based upon the statement of facts in your plea, the court will make a finding of guilty. I will order a pre-sentence investigation. We'll come back in a few weeks and do sentencing at that time. You need to go down to court services and test, and you need to go down to court services and schedule your PSI interview. Is there anything else, gentlemen?
I didn't know if you wanted to do a CBCF referral or not, Your Honor, but that's...
No, they'll still look at that
Fair enough.
regardless, whatever the level of care that they're looking at. So.
Thanks, sir.
All right, thank you all.
There you go. Your appearance.
Abdullah Mugni, P number 85374 on behalf of Issa Alawi.
All right, I have Mr. Vitale as the victim. I have Mr. Lampier as the victim. Another victim signed his letter by the name of signed his name to the restitution letter by the name of Mark Gardner. You guys said it looks like there was an agreement of restitution for $1,000. The victims here are asking for all kinds of money. They got $6,250 plus disposal of $300. That makes $6,550. They got economic loss of $1,980 plus $220 per month until restitution paid. They're claiming economic loss.
Yes, so Your Honor, since the last hearing, I had the opportunity to speak with the prosecutor on the co-defendant case, which is in juvenile court. And my understanding is full restitution has been paid in regards to the $6,250. The remaining balance of the $300 for removal of the items from the location, that's still remaining. I've spoken with defense counsel and we are now stipulating my understanding of $300. So restitution has to be only out-of-pocket expenses sustained by the victim. Anything more we can't do. I've explained it to the complaining witness that economic losses is not something that we can receive as part of a criminal case, only out-of-pocket expenses. And since $6,250 has been completed in the co-defendant case, the only remaining balance is the $300. I understand that defense had paid last time an amount of $1,000. We were just requesting that $1,000 be amended to $300 so that the victim or complaining witness can now be made whole.
Do you understand and agree to that, you and your client, Mr. Mugni?
That is correct, Your Honor.
I pronounced that correctly, right?
You nailed it.
Good. You understand that, Mr. Alloway?
Yes, sir.
You agree to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we got a little problem with the recording. Just bear with me 1 second.
Going to get with you in the recording stop. There was still recording. So I stopped it. And then I did something that stopped the recording. So he's wanting to make sure it's recording. Testing 1, 2, 3. Maybe turned it. I turned it off and turned it on. Thank you. All right, Judge, let's try it again.
Okay, is that working so far? All right, so we're still on record here. I want to make sure that the prosecution has explained that to you, Mr. Vitale.
Yes, babe.
Do you agree to that?
Yes.
Mr. Lampier, do you agree to that?
Yes.
So you understand, first of all, I want to make sure, did the three of you receive the $6,250 that was paid on the other case?
We
It has not been received yet, but
Hang on, wait.
I'm sorry.
Only one at a time. Who wants to speak?
we'll let Pete.
Go ahead.
We haven't physically received it yet, but we understand from the juvenile court that it is on the way.
Okay, so they've received it.
Yes.
So you're agreeing to the restitution here in the amount of $300. Is that correct?
Correct.
Who are we going to make that? And you agree to that too, Mr. Lampier, true?
Correct.
Who is going to be the recipient of the check? Are we going to send it to all three of you? I would suggest we send it to you, Mr. Vitale, you, Mr. Lampier, and Mr. Gardner. Any problem with that, Mr. Lampier?
No problem with that.
Problem with that?
No.
And Mr. Gardner, just to be clear, is not here, correct?
He said he's in the waiting room, but hasn't been let in, but I'm not sure. He has technical challenges, so I'm not sure he's in the right waiting room.
See him out there, Lisa?
I'm sorry, who was it?
Mr. Mark
Gardner.
Gardner?
Oh, yep, I messaged him to see who he was and he didn't respond.
Okay, bring him in too,
I'll bring him
please.
in.
So let's just take our time here, and then the victims can say something.
Judge, it looks like he's on, but you might want to ask him to turn on his camera.
Oh, Mr. Gardner, can you please turn your camera on for me, sir? You have to turn your camera on from bottom left-hand corner of the screen. There you go. Tell me your name, please.
Mark Gardner.
So I want to make sure that everything I just heard, you weren't in here. I didn't think you were here. Next time when you come to court, if you ever do on Zoom again, you have to have your name by your device or underneath your picture there for the reason that we have to know who you are. We don't know that Motorola is Mark Gardner. But at any rate, I was just told that on another case related in juvenile court, that $6,250 was paid to the juvenile court, and that you and Mr. Lamphere and Mr. Vitale are going to be the recipient of that. And everybody seems to agree, and I want to make sure you do, and if you don't, tell me, that the restitution now on this case, instead of $1,000, will be $300. Do you understand that, and do you agree to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, I'm going to let you guys speak if you would like. I'm going to ask Mr. Mugni, have you had a chance to review the pre-sentence report, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
I reviewed it with my client, Your Honor. There are no needs for corrections or additions.
All right. Anything that you would like to say on his behalf?
Yes, Your Honor. So I've gotten the opportunity to get to know Issa over the last month or so, and he's a good kid. He's a God-fearing, respectful young man who comes from a very good family. He has strong ties. His father has come with him to every meeting in my office. His father has shown up to every court date. Even now, his father is waiting for him in the office, waking up bringing him to our court at 8:30 a.m. for the numerous times that we've been here. My client, he's not a bad guy. He's a good kid in a bad situation who made a mistake, trying to impress some not so good friends. And that's how we ended up here. My client was born with a birth defect, a disability called Stuve-Weidman syndrome, which causes him to have deformities in his bones. This has put him in a situation where he wants to fit in with with his friends. He wants to fit in with his friends, which led him to do these wrong acts, which he is sorry for. He feels awful about. He wants to get on the right path. This was a one-off mistake. He was given a good deal, which allows him to clean this off his record and start from scratch if he does everything correctly. He greatly apologizes to the owners of this facility. I know you're all here, and I want to take a second to apologize to you all for my client's and his friends' actions. This was a one-off mistake. It's not his character. It's not something that he does. He was in the wrong, and he fully admits to being sorry for what he did. So
How long was he in jail on this?
3 days, Your Honor. Or no, sorry, one night. My apologies.
One night.
Yep.
All right. I'm sorry, I cut you off. My apologies. Anything else?
Yes. So I know that brother counsel, the prosecutor Muhammad, he ended up saying that we paid $1,000 last time. That was supposed to be held as bond just so my client wouldn't have to come back. He did pay that in full. So with the $300 that it's going to go back in restitution, we ask that the remaining $700 be applied to any costs and fines. If your costs and fines are going to be over $700 in excess, my client is indigent. He's asking that he be given extra community service if you believe that the money needs to go above it, as he has no more money to pay.
Thank you. Anything you would like to say, Mr. Alloway?
No, he said it all for me.
Be a leader, not a follower, Mr. Alloway.
I'm sorry about all this.
I understand. Well, we make mistakes, and this was not a little one. It was a bigger one. Let's make sure you don't make any more.
I'll never.
Be a leader, not a follower. You could have been saying we shouldn't be doing this, breaking into storage units and everything else that goes along with it. So really, use your head going forward. Mr. Vitale, would you like to say anything?
No, I'm just glad that it's behind us now.
Mr. Lampier, would you like to say anything?
I do appreciate the apology. Issa, watching the event happen, you seem to be the leader in it. So even if you were trying to impress your friends, impress them with good rather than bad. And it sounds like that's the path you're on, and I'm happy to hear that.
Thank you. Mr. Gardner, anything you would like to say?
No, Your Honor.
Anything, Mr. Muhammad?
No, thank you.
12 months probation. I'll be happy to take it under HIDA. That was the agreement. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. You're to attend the impulsive behavior program through Class A Training Center. Attend that, complete that. Probation will explain that to you. You're also to not have any contact with Mark Gardner, Pietro Vitale, or Chris Lampier. You're not to enter or go near 24400 West Jefferson in the city of Gibraltar, County of Wayne. You're to serve 5 days jail credit, 1 serve 4. I'll let you serve those as follows. 3 days on the court work program. There's a $35 a day charge for that for a total of $105, and 1 day of community service. So 5 days jail, but I'll let you do 3 days court work, 1 day community service. That's at any nonprofit organization of your choosing. You have until December 20 to complete your community service. They'll schedule you on the court work program. In terms of in the check, we're going to make sure, Lisa, if you can make a note, the check, I'm ordering $300 in restitution. That's to be made payable jointly to Mr. Vitale, Mr. Lampier, and Mark Gardner. $200 in fines, $200 costs, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. That's 5 1/4. Screening fee $60 for $585. Probation fees are $240 for a total of $825, plus the court work program fees, everything included, amounts to $930. Now, I don't mind giving him time to pay. I believe I said $1,000 cash bond. So
Gotcha.
that should cover everything except $230 of restitution, counsel. So I'm just going to give him time to pay that. I'll give him until, can he? Well, just tell me, I know you said he's indigent, but when can he just pay that by? Why is he not working, counsel, by the way?
I think he gets paid through the state for disability.
Okay. Lisa, the bond's in his name, right? Yes. Can you pay this anytime, Mr. Alloway? Can you go to somebody and get $230 and we'll be done with it?
Oh, yeah, I can.
Can you pay this by November the 10th? That's next week.
Yeah.
So you'll have to pay another 200. So I'm just going to indicate you're going to pay 1,000 now. And then the balance by November the 11th, which will be $230, because including the restitution, it comes out to $1,230. Okay. You're going to meet with probation counsel. Will you call 671-0201 extension 245? See when they can come in and get him, or when he can, when it's best for him to come in. And I want a review hearing date as well, Lisa, please, in a year. And you come back then. If there's no problems, this case is going to be dismissed if you've complied.
Yes, Your Honor.
October 20th of 26 at 9 o'clock.
So October 20th of 26 at 9.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is closed on the 11th, so you just might want to let them know, yes.
Oh, yeah. Thank
That's
you.
Veterans Day.
Court is closed on the 11th, so I'll just give you till the 12th. You can't bring it in on the 11th. We won't be open, okay? But you could pay online on that day if you wanted. So
All right.
I'll give you till the 12th, Wednesday. So call that with area 734, Mr. Mugni, and they'll tell you when he can come in. Anything, any questions, Mr. Vitale, Mr. Lampier,
No questions.
Mr. Gardner,
No questions.
Mr. Mugni?
Yes, just to make sure I got the number correct. That's 734-671-0201.
Extension 245. So as soon as that comes on, you can say, you just punch in 245 and just ask them when they want them to come over. Okay? Good luck. You should have your money soon, whatever's left, but we're gonna probably wait till we get all of it, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day. Thanks, you gentlemen. Have a good day. Thank you very much. Good luck,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
Derek Robert Wormers, 25S5 73869 A and B. Good morning.
Good morning, Your
How are you?
Honor. You?
Good, thanks. Your appearance?
Yes, I'm with the
Right.
Derek Warner, Corporal Casey Vega with Wayne County Sheriff's Road Patrol.
Mr. Wormers, you're gonna have to start your video, please, and state your name.
My name is Derek Wermers.
Good morning. So he's charged with no proof of insurance and expired plate. Any offer on this?
Not that I'm aware of, the prosecutor offered him.
Well, this is just an informal, so it's up to you. Do you have your registration?
Yes, I do. I have my registration and proof of insurance here with me.
You want to, and you just renewed those? You didn't have them at the time?
Correct. I ran into some financial
Okay.
hardship and I kept pushing
Okay.
it off.
Okay.
But it's done.
Do you want any offer or you want them just,
If he's has everything updated, I'm good with it, Your Honor.
well, I gotta have him plead to one at least. I mean, but if you want to dismiss, the problem is he had an expired plate since May of 22. I mean, you can't go 3.5 years without. So how about he pleads to that? Let me see your documents, please. I gotta see your insurance and your registration. Okay, now look, I'm getting old. You gotta get it up there nice and.
Okay.
I'm not getting old. I am old.
Okay. Can you see it or need me to adjust it?
No, I can't see a thing. I can see a wall, it looks like.
Okay. I'm going to switch the camera so I can. Okay. Background settings. I want to try to flip the camera, but I'm not sure how to do that because perhaps I am just as old as you.
No, I don't think so. Nobody's as old as me unless you're in Social Security and Medicare already.
Okay. There we go. I think I got it. You can't even see me now, can you?
I don't need to see you. I need to see a close-up version of that registration and the insurance.
Yes, I have got them both right here. I'm just trying to get rid of the background so we can see it.
Is it easier for you to take a picture of it and send it to my judicial clerk by email?
I hope so. I really apologize. I'm not super familiar with Zoom.
Well, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
All right, I don't know how well you can. Oh, I've just got this background on it. That's why. Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Just keep it right there. Keep it right there. Oh, geez.
Is it up a little bit?
Yeah, tilt it up a little bit. Can either one of you see that? Oh, that's a little better. Okay. Now move it over just slightly to your left. Now up just a little bit. Okay, wait.
We'll get it closer.
No, move it over to your left ever so slightly. I want to see the date that was renewed. What does that say? Can you guys see that?
It'd be his right, I think.
It was. I renewed it. I will tell you, I renewed it yesterday. I had.
That's what I thought. That's what it looks like. Okay, now let's see your proof of insurance.
Okay.
Well, you couldn't have got a plate unless you showed them insurance. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take your word for it. I believe you. If you plead the expired plate, he's going to dismiss the no proof. True? Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
To the charge expired plate, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right. I'll accept the plea. Mr. Wormers, where do you work now, sir?
I work at Advance Auto in Trenton, Michigan.
Okay, so you're doing okay. 135 is your total. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss on motion of the officer. The no proof, 135 on the expired plate. You can pay that today?
Can I break it into maybe like 2 payments?
Yeah, how much can you pay today? Just tell me when you can pay it.
Can I do 50 today?
Yep, and when can you pay the rest?
Next,
How about November 17th?
it's a couple weeks from now. Yes, okay,
It's 2 weeks from yesterday.
that's fine.
All right, so you pay 50 today, the rest by November 17th. If somehow you don't have the money, no problem, call the court. We'll go on Zoom on or before the due date. I'll be glad to give you an extension. I don't care how many times we have to do that, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
I wish you well. Good luck to you. Thank you very much. You can use 33court.com if you'd like. Thanks a lot, Corporal.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Pamela Lay Caldwell, 25M605198. I need Trooper McLaughlin on this one, and then we're going to take Hoffman. Ms. Caldwell, can you start your video, please? Bottom left-hand corner, state your name. Lisa, I don't have a traffic record on her. Can you look at that, please? I don't have one on Hoffman either.
Yeah, I'll run it right now.
Okay, Ms. Caldwell, tell me your name. You have to unmute, ma'am, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Hit the mute button. You're going to unmute then. Bottom left-hand corner of your screen, ma'am. Just look at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen.
Morning.
Did you get somebody? You look like you're at work. Somebody's got to know how to operate that. Please, can you do that for me?
Does that work?
Yes, perfect. Your name?
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Pam Caldwell here.
All right, Trooper, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel McLaughlin.
Good morning to you. So we have two charges here. We have a speed. Wait a minute. Let me see here.
It's just the one, Your Honor, just for speed.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. My apologies. We have
No
one
worries.
charge of 88 and a 70 that you wrote her for. I don't have her record here. I asked my judicial clerk to run it. Do
It's
you,
clear,
have you
Judge.
looked at her record?
Yes. And she's on Zoom.
If I remember correctly, she had a pretty decent record, Your Honor. I don't think there was anything pretty pressing. If the people would allow it, I'd be more than willing to amend it to impeding traffic.
Okay. You want to do that, ma'am? Plead to impeding traffic?
Would that help me with the point situation, officer and judge?
Yes, it's not going to get reported to the Secretary of State. It's 0 points. It's a really good deal here.
No, I
Other
would
one-
really.
88 and a
appreciate that.
70 would give you 3 points, even if it's limited access. So
Right.
you want to do that?
No. I would really appreciate that. I would.
To the charge of impeding traffic, do you plead responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Okay, I'll accept your plea, ma'am. 165 is your total. And can you pay that today?
I can.
You can go right on 33court.com with your case number, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. Bilal M. Othman, 25M 605 491.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time?
I was just calling in the next case. I need Othman out there. Mr. Othman, you have to start your video, unmute and state your name, please.
Good morning, Judge. This is Bilal Othman.
Okay, just stay right there. I'm getting a good connection now. Cooper, your name?
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor. Daniel McLaughlin.
I don't have his record either. What do you want to do on this one?
So he was also charged with speeding 86 and a posted 70. I had already given him a break for 1 to 5.
Wait.
Thank
you so much.
Yes.
Get away from whoever's there, please. If I feel like I'm at a ball game or something.
I'm sorry. Can
That's
you hear me
okay.
right now?
Yeah. Go ahead, Trooper.
Yep, my apologies, Your Honor. I did speak with I'm sorry. I did give him already 1 to 5 limited access. I would be willing to amend it to impeding traffic.
You want to plead to impeding traffic, Mr. Othman?
Yes,
It's
that's
your-
fine. That's no points, right?
No points won't go on your record. Is that what you want to do?
The problem is, it's with the money.
We'll
So I'm
worry
gonna-
about the money later. I'll give you time to pay, okay?
Okay, then that works.
All right. So to the charge impeding traffic, is that what you want to do?
Yes,
Responsible or not responsible?
responsible.
Please accepted 155. When can you pay this, sir?
Like within a month.
I'll make it December 1st. If you don't have the money in a month, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, or you can walk in here on or before the due date. I'll be glad to give you an extension.
All right, thank
I
you
don't
so
care how
much,
many
Judge.
times we have to do that, okay?
Thank you so much.
Best of luck.
Have a
good day.
165. Do you understand this? This is one thing.
Is that all for today, Judge?
Yeah, you're all set. I wish you well. Trooper, thank you
you,
very
Ron.
much. Have a great day. You don't have another one, do you, Trooper? You're muted.
Yeah, I guess. I do, yes. I do have one more, I believe it's Kenworthy, his last name, Your Honor.
Yes, Patton also. Kenworthy and Patton.
Kenworthy and Pat. Okay, I'm gonna have John pull those. I don't have those in front of me. Kenworthy and Pat. All right, just bear with me if you would, Trooper. GFL Environmental. 25. Also 27226. Mr. Fish out there?
Thanks.
Good morning, Mr. Fish. How are you? How you doing?
I'm good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Your appearance?
Michael Fish on behalf of the GFL.
All right, good to see you, Mr. Fish. You're going to plead to overweight. You're authorized under this plea on behalf of GFL, and there's agreed upon fines and costs of 1921. True?
True.
To that charge of overweight, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea paid by December the 4th, okay?
Plenty of time, Judge. Thank you.
Nice to see you. Take care.
Thank you, Judge. Much appreciated. Bye now.
Thank you. Bye now. Dillard Kirk, Taja. Oh, I got to get the other two. Taja, Sikora, Dillard Kirk, 25W711367.
Good morning, Judge and staff. John Graziani, P number 43387, appearing on behalf of Ms. Kirk. Judge, we've discussed this matter with the prosecutor, and as a result of no cooperation, she's agreed to dismiss this.
She's going to nolly prosecute, complaining witness not present, prosecutor unable to contact. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the case on their motion. And Lisa, we need to cancel the bond conditions, which I'll put on there, okay?
Thank you so much.
Anything
Judge.
else?
I'll be back.
Where's your client at, by the way?
She's in Florida. In fact, she is,
Oh, there you are. Your name, ma'am? I'm sorry.
Tasia Dillard-Kirk.
How you doing?
I'm doing way more better now that I know that the case is dropped.
Where do you live at in Florida?
Tampa, Florida.
Nice, nice. What's it, about 80 degrees there today?
Yes, it's getting chilly during winter time.
done it to us, though, Tasia.
Have a good day. Good luck. Case dismissed. We'll take out the bond conditions. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, Dwayne Twan Patton, 25M 605 238A and B. So I have a seatbelt and a speed. All right, Dwayne Patton, come on in here, state your name. Trooper, your name?
Yep. Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel McLaughlin.
Dwayne Patton, you have to unmute, start your video. So start your video and unmute, please, bottom left-hand corner.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Your name, sir? Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dwayne Patton.
All right, I don't have his record either, Trooper, so I'm gonna have to rely on you. We didn't get the records printed this morning. He's charged with, he was going 90, you wrote him for 80 and a 70 on I-75, and then you got a seatbelt violation. Any offer here?
Yep, Your Honor. I've already shown leniency to Mr. Patton roadside. He was very respectful. I do respect that, and that's one thing that I pay attention to roadside. I'd be willing to do 1 to 5 limited access, but the seatbelt obviously has to remain as is. So I would be willing to reduce it from 6 to 10 to 1 to 5.
Do you understand what the trooper's telling me, Mr. Patton? He appreciates your cooperation. He's gonna offer you, okay, hang on.
I'm sorry.
He's going to offer you the opportunity to plead to 75 and a 70. That will go on your traffic record, but it's 0 points. And then he'll dismiss the 80 and the 70 that he wrote you for. And also as part of that agreement, if you want to do that, you'd have to plead the seatbelt violation. Do you understand that?
I do understand that.
All right. So would you like to take advantage of that offer?
Yes, I would like to take advantage of the offer. I would like to ask the trooper because it would take is it any kind of supplement, or do any kind of charity work, because that's going to go on my record for my
Yeah, well, he's not going to do anything with that, though, is what he's trying to tell you nicely. If you had a clean traffic record, the Secretary of State.
I do.
If you haven't done it, listen to me, please.
Yes, sir.
The Secretary of State, if you have a completely clean record and haven't used it before, is going to send you a letter telling you can sign up for a basic improvement course, and that would get the speeding off of there. But that's only if you haven't done it before and you have a clean record. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
Do you want to take advantage of his offer, or do you want to go to hearing on both?
No, I take advantage of his offer. I appreciate it.
To the charge of 75 and a 70, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
And the charge of seatbelt violation, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, I'll accept those, please. 155 on the speed, 65 on the seatbelt, 220. Can you pay that today?
No, can you give me about a week?
I'll give you until November 17th. Can you pay them both then, or do you need more time?
No, that'll be fine, sir.
November 17th, if you need more time, you call the court on or before the due date, or come in here on or before the due date, 8:30 in the morning, either one, and I'll be glad to give you an extension. Just don't ignore us, okay?
I won't. I appreciate you guys.
Best of luck. Well, it's good to hear somebody does. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Thanks, Trooper.
Could I ask one question? You said they'll send me a letter. Is it any way I can go to the Secretary of State?
Listen. I was telling you, this is 0 points. It won't go on your record. I mean, it'll be on your record. It's going to be on your record. Limited access, 0 points. If you've never taken advantage of it before and you had a completely clean record, they're going to send you a letter and allow you to get involved in the driver improvement course online or in person, whatever your fancy.
Okay.
And then you would stay off your record. But unless you've got a clean record and have never taken advantage of that before, then it's going to go on your record still. But it's 0 points.
Okay, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Have a good day. Thanks.
You too. Thank you, Trooper.
Thanks, Trooper. Jacek?
Absolutely, you're welcome. Your Honor, do I still have Ken Worthy on the docket here?
Yeah, Canada.
I gave you all, Judge.
John, did you take Ken Worthy by chance?
There's a couple civil infractions. I had him sitting over here. I had, that's where these.
Yeah, I thought they were done.
No, and
Yeah, just give me Ken Worthy if you will.
as I said, I'm sorry about that, John.
That's
He's
okay.
John pick up, right? This is the judge.
All right, we're gonna get stabbed on in here.
He has a clear record, Judge. I ran it.
Okay, thanks. You mean Ken Worthy does?
Ken Worthy, yep.
Lee Herbert, have a seat, sir, please. Lee Herbert, Ken Worthy, 25M604-761A and B. Mr. Ken Worthy, your name?
It's Lee Kenworthy.
You have to start your video, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where is that at?
Bottom left-hand corner of your screen. And Trooper, your name?
Yep, good morning again, Your Honor. Daniel McLaughlin.
We have a 92 and a 70, an illegal window tint or defective equipment. Any offer here?
I would be more than happy to reduce it from 92 to 1 to 5 limited access. I advise Mr. Kenworthy, if he doesn't have a prescription from an ophthalmologist with the requirements of a vision obstruction for him to have window tint, that's going to remain as is or get it removed. If it's removed, the best I can do is impeding traffic.
So, sir, you got to start your video, please.
I hit start here. I hope you can hear me at least.
I can hear you, but I need to see it.
I hit start video. Let me make sure my.
Jerry.
Sorry, I'm at work.
You got to take your hat off now.
Oh, sorry, I'm at work.
That's all right. Did you hear what he said?
Yes, I did.
Hang on.
Yep.
Slow down. He's offering you 75 and a 70, and you have to plead to the defective equipment unless you got a letter from your. I'm hearing all these voices here.
That's
unless you got
I'm
a
sorry.
letter from a eye doctor.
That was me, Your Honor. I apologize.
It's all right. And or had the window tint removed, you got to plead to that too. Or you
Okay,
can go
so-
to a hearing on both.
Yeah, so far as the, I do accept that, and I thank him for dropping that, because I do have a good driving record and was worried of that, so I appreciate that. Far as the window tint, I do have, I guess, like a medical condition to.
Did you get the letter that he referenced?
So the doctor is sending me that. I just don't have it right
It's
now.
kind of too late. I mean, it's too
Yeah,
late. I
work
can't
so
do it.
much,
It's
I
been
haven't
5
had-
weeks since you were issued the citation, so you can either plead to that or go to a hearing on that. Or both, I should say.
So I would have to do both?
That's what he just said. You either got to go to hearing on both or plead to the 75 and a 70 in defective equipment unless you right now have a letter and or the tint was removed.
Okay, yeah, I don't have the letter yet, so I guess I would just plead to that ticket too then.
All right, to the charge 75 and a 70, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
To the charge defective equipment / window tint, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Lisa, what is that on our chart, the window tint again? Is that 125?
120.
120. All right, so I'll accept both, please. On the window tint, 120. On the speeding, I'll cut you a little bit of break. You were really traveling though, 155. So your total here is 275, okay?
Okay.
And can you pay that today?
I can, and then I guess I have the same question, and it's probably a similar answer. I seen that last guy. So they'll send me something to get that off of my record as well?
Geez, I got to make myself more clear. If you have never taken, this 75 and a 70 is going on your record. Unless you've never had it, you got a completely clean record and have never taken that basic driver improvement course before that allowed you to get one off. If they send that to you, great, but I'd count on this going off your, or staying on your record. It's just, it's 0 points.
Okay.
I got to be more careful how I'm explaining that, I think. Okay? So good luck to you. You can go online and pay those, and I wish you well.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Jay, thanks, Trooper. I think that's it. Thank you.
I think that's it. I appreciate it.
Have a good day. Jason.
You as well, thank you.
Terrorist, 25D 237-017 A and B. All right, so you met with the prosecutor, right? What's your name, sir?
Jason Harris.
All right, so you met with him. You should go to law school after negotiating this for yourself, huh?
Thank you.
All right, I'm just kidding. You're going to plead to allowing an unlicensed operation of an unlicensed ORV. That's a civil infraction. That's under section 324-81115. They're dismissing the original charge. And then, as I understand it, you're also going to plead to no helmet, correct? Or eye protection slash? All right, to that charge, no helmet protection, responsible or not responsible? I'll accept that plea. We'll take out the default. He was defaulted on the 21st, please, Lisa. And to the charge of operation of an unlicensed ORV, responsible or not responsible? All right. I'm going to accept those pleas, dismiss the ORV trespass, 150 on each charge, okay? I'll make the helmet just 120. The helmet one will be 120, so 270. You can go down the hall and pay that. You have that now, right?
Yep.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
How old are you? How old are you? Oh, geez, you're a kid. You still got that gum in your mouth.
I do.
I told you, don't come into court chewing gum, okay? That's all right. Worst things will happen, I suppose. What are you here on, Ms. Tremblay? You've been sitting out there for 15 minutes.
I know, I didn't want to start driving. I have 2 for priority waste. I'm just requesting adjournment.
Okay. Priority waste. 25SO24454, A and B. Why do we got to keep adjourning this? You guys aren't going to make me keep adjourning this, are you?
No, so Your Honor, I requested video footage from our trucks and
Good enough. I see. It only had one video. It only had.
it was a 2 weeks and they needed 3 weeks, so I still need another week to get the video.
All right, last adjournment though, okay?
Yes,
If they
I
don't give you
understand.
what they're supposed to, so we got to go to the 18th on this, right, Lisa? We're closed next
Yes.
Tuesday? All
Yep,
right, what's-
November 18th at 8:30.
Okay, for both of them.
What was that? Hey, who's got that?
What was that? That's my time. Blame nothing about it.
We'll adjourn these to November 18th at 8:30. Is that on all the time? November 18th at 8:30, Ms. Trombley. Thank you very much.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have a
Thank
good
you so
day.
much. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
All right. Ms. Belcher, Kobe, Rashar Ferguson, 25B725-812. I don't have a stip form on this one.
It's a special prosecutor.
Oh, yeah.
Leanna had another case. She had to step out for a minute.
Ms. Crowe, are you on this one?
Your Honor, I am. If I could just have 2 minutes just to pull over and also have Miss
Yeah,
Belcher
well,
join.
Ms. Belcher, take your time. Ms. Belcher is in another courtroom apparently, so take your time. Joshua David Ramon Williams Brown, 25M607006A. Come on up here, sir. And B and C, right up to the podium. Your name?
Jeff, no problem.
Yeah, see, they can't really do this. Call in the prosecutor for a sec. You're charged with operating a vehicle without insurance. That's a 1-year misdemeanor. The problem is they cannot issue a citation where it's punishable by up to a year. So technically, they have to reissue this case. You also have a defective equipment brake lights and the expired registration plate. Okay? You have the right to a lawyer on these. If you cannot afford, either way, whether you can afford one or not, I'm going to give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
Yes.
All right, we'll give you a lawyer. You can tell the lawyer what I said, but technically, We can't issue a citation and charge the 1-year misdemeanor, and that's what it appears he did, okay? So we'll give you a court-appointed lawyer, go out in the hallway, and then either way, you'll come back in front of me, okay? Thank you. Naji Mohammed Al Hafiz, 25 M60848 at 9 A and B. Good morning, sir. Your name?
Muhammad Ali Hafiz.
All right, so you did a pretty good job for yourself. They're going to dismiss the misdemeanor. And you are going to plead responsible to window tint, right? Violation? Yes?
Yes.
To the charge of window tint violation, responsible or not responsible?
But,
I'll accept the plea.
yeah,
$120. I'll dismiss the misdemeanor, go down the hall, pay your $120. How painless was this, huh?
yeah.
Good luck. Thank you.
What?
Cashier all the way down the end of the hall to your right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, I'm aware of Wayne County matter. There's just two matters. One's a plea for no ops and the other's I've been shown.
Okay, are these guys on
Oh,
video?
no, these guys are over here and then I'm gonna go on Zoom.
I see. Okay, good enough. Let's see.
Can I bring a
Danny
phone
doesn't
in to
know.
see who it is?
Sure.
They're on the telephone, not video.
Yeah, I see.
Can I get your name on the phone?
313-899-0710. We need your name, please.
Arthur Jackson.
You got to start your video now. Arthur Jackson.
He's dialed in, Judge. He can't do that.
Oh, I see. All right, so what are we doing with Mr. Jackson here?
I do have his attorney. Let me bring him in and see if they want to talk.
Yeah,
Mr. Dramata, do you want to speak to your client?
No, we spoke this morning. Thank you.
all right. Your appearance, counsel. This is Arthur Darnell Jackson, 250-726-6617. Your name?
James Jarametta on behalf of Mr. Jackson, Your Honor.
Mr. Jackson, your name, sir?
Arthur Darnell Jackson.
You got to keep your voice up nice and loud. Repeat that, please, okay?
Okay. Arthur Darnell Jackson.
You're charged with operating while intoxicated, third offense. As I understand it, he's on a sober link, right, counsel?
He is, Your Honor.
He's going to waive his right to an exam, true?
Correct, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Jackson?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with operating while intoxicated, third offense, and also super drunk, et cetera, and you have the right to an exam. At that exam, the people would have to show the crimes were committed, and you were the one who probably committed the crimes. If you waive your right to an exam, you will automatically be bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you wish to do, is waive your right to an exam?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to do that?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the waiver. I find the waiver's been made voluntarily and understandingly. You're bound over for further proceedings. You have a personal bond of $7,500. Prosecutor's not voiced any opposition. I'm going to go ahead and continue your bond. Waiver's accepted. October the 18th will be your November the 18th, will be your AOI date. Do you understand that? So you're going to have to appear at the Criminal Justice Center there in Detroit. Any questions?
No, Your Honor. That's a Third Circuit Court.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's
that
a third circuit, Mr. Jackson.
Third
I'll give you a
Circuit
call
Court.
after this.
Yes. Okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
Best
Yes,
of
Your
luck
Honor.
to you. Bonds
Your Honor.
continued, mate. You're going to AA 4 times a week, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're having that form signed every time you go, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bring the form to your arraignment on the information. The circuit judge is going to want to see it, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good luck to you. Thank you.
Your Honor, one quick
Thank
issue on bond on the sober link tether. He's paying on the 24th. Could we move that payment date back to the 26th? He's on a fixed income and just the timing of it's a little rough for him.
Say that again?
For the sober tether,
Soberlink?
Yes, he's making payments on the 24th on that. Could we move that payment date back to the 26th?
I don't have anything to
Okay.
do with the Soberlink payments.
Okay.
We don't hear.
Okay.
They're paying the company direct.
Okay, I'll reach out to them and see if we can get
All
that
right.
date moved. All right.
Thank you very much. Good
Nope,
luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Scott Luke Tech at 199-714-701.
Good morning again, Judge. John Graziani, attorney on behalf of Scott Tackett, who stands to my left. Please identify yourself, sir.
Scott Tackett.
This will be a plea to no ops, a suspend
That's correct.
second to be dismissed, true?
That's correct, Judge.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Tackett?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty here, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign an advice of rights form? He didn't sign the
He
advice.
did not sign that.
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. That's all right. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to a trial by court or jury. At a trial, you have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. By pleading guilty, you're giving up all those rights, including your right to remain silent, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand me? To the charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead? Were you operating a motor vehicle in the Township of Groseal, July 18 of 19? Do you have a valid license on your person?
I do not, sir.
Did you then?
At that time, no.
No, I didn't.
Are you on probation or parole?
Probation, yes.
Were you on probation or parole on July 18 of 19?
No, sir.
Anybody in this world force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it, the no ops. The suspend seconds dismiss. Where's he been on this again?
Judge, what's been happening is this is a young man who was a totally irresponsible goofball for a few years.
Those are your words, not mine.
No, he agrees with me too, and we've all been on that path to a certain extent, whether it's relationships or whatever. What happened is he's been dealing with some child support issues. They're not significant, but he's overwhelmed. He's self-employed as a painter, and now the season has gone down, but he's owes money to child support. He does have a couple of other matters that have to be taken care of, and I've advised him to get moving on those so he doesn't have a surprise with the alarm package.
You're 33, right? You can't do this.
Judge, he's been taking care of things, but he's moving at a snail's pace.
Anything else you want to say?
Judge, I'm asking for mercy and, keeping it at $100 or less because, again, there are significant obligations. He does take care of his grandfather who lives in River Rouge, and they both have helped each other significantly. One with him saving money on rent to be able to pay some of these bills, and the older grandfather gets the benefit of his being around.
Grow up. 100 fines, 150 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, $375 for 90 days.
Judge, I'm asking for time on this thing.
For what?
Time.
Yeah, can you pay $40 bi-weekly starting November 17th? Now, let's say you don't have the money. Things happen in this crazy world. Heaters go out, furnaces go out, car problems. If you don't have the money, no problem, call the court. Or come in here on or before any of your due dates. I'll be glad to give you an extension. I don't care how many times we have to do it. But if you ignore me next time and you're brought in on a warrant, you're going to jail. Do we understand one another? You've been playing this game with us for 6 years. Don't do it again. All right? Best of luck.
Judge, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Stanley, Arthur Levon Stanley, 25M604-233, A and B. Mr. Stanley, good morning. Your name?
Arthur Stanley.
All right. Mr. Graziani?
On behalf of Mr. Stanley. Judge, we're simply seeking an adjournment for 3 to 4 weeks. The reason being for the 4 weeks is if there's a separate matter in Monroe County that.
That's all right. He stands mute, waits formal reading.
Yes, sir.
Not guilty, pleas entered, $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. So we're going to adjourn your pretrial, sir, for 4 weeks to December, what would that be, the 2nd?
December 2nd at 8:30.
At 8:30, okay? Go down the hall, get your notice. Listen to me.
He indicated to me he works in Ohio, but he's got it.
Oh, no problem. Can leave state to go to Ohio for employment. Now listen to me very carefully. If you want a court-appointed lawyer, you're entitled to one on your first appearance. You're gonna have to fill out a petition for one. Where do you work?
Right now I work for UPS and.
How much you make at UPS?
Let's see, so.
Just tell me on average, or tell me how much you made in 2024. 24.
Last year, my license, was trying to get back. I was driving a bus.
And so he's
How much do you make a week, sir?
about 200, 300.
Yeah, about 4 months ago.
How much an hour? How many hours do you?
3, 4.
I mean, maybe you need to find new work, but you do what you want. You're gonna have to fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer, okay? And then you go down the hall and get your court date. Any questions? Good luck.
Judge, did he get do we get the file back to fill it in there? I mean, is there?
Yeah, he's gonna give you he's gonna take the file
Okay,
there,
very good.
so he can fill out his petition right there. Nicholas A. Peros,
Let's see right here.
Nicholas A. Peros, 25T726118.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nicholas Tarrant, retained counsel for Mr. Peros, who appears before us via Zoom. Nick, please state your name for the record.
Hello, Your Honor. My name is Nick Peros.
All right, counsel, you want an adjournment? I'll do 2 weeks. I'll give you till the 18th on the PCC and November 25th on the exam, okay? I'll take the waiver from him. We'll go from there.
Your Honor,
Fair
can
enough?
we just do, that's perfect, but I'm going to be there at 10 o'clock on a different case in front of you. Can you just do 10 o'clock on the 18th?
Yeah, that's no problem. Sir, do you understand what your lawyer has said here? He's asking me for an adjournment.
What does that mean exactly?
A postponement, a future court date, wants something down the road here. He doesn't want to, he needs time to prepare.
Okay, Your Honor.
You have the right to a probable cause conference within 14 days. He's asking me to adjourn the case for 14 days from today's date so he can prepare. If I adjourn this case to the 18th, that means the probable cause conference will not take place within 14 days of the date of the arraignment. Do you understand that?
Yep.
You waive that right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to do that?
No, Your Honor.
All right, waivers accepted. PCC, November 18th at 10. Preliminary exam, November 25th at 10. I'm going to ask you for no more adjournments, okay? And we'll
Your
finish
Honor,
up. One.
Are you fine with the PCC being on Zoom? My client is going to.
That's fine.
All right. He may be zooming in from an inpatient. I'm working with the.
That's
family on
fine.
that.
That's fine. As long as he can be here if it doesn't resolve on the 25th, okay?
All right, perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day. Thanks. Is Ms. Belcher out there, Lisa?
She's coming in right now.
So everything.
People against Kobe Rashard Ferguson, 25B-725-812. Good morning, Mr. Ferguson. State your name, please. Good morning, Ms. Belcher. Your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Leanna Belcher on behalf of Mr. Ferguson.
Where is Mr. Ferguson right now?
Your Honor, he should be on Zoom. He and I have had multiple phone conversations. I did confirm he had the Zoom information for Your Honor. I can reach out to him again if.
Yeah, he's on there right now.
He
Mr.
was just
Ferguson.
stuck.
Mr. Ferguson, start your video, please. Ms. Oro, unmute and state your name.
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor. Madison Oro on behalf of the people, PAA 398.
Mr. Ferguson, start your video and unmute. There you go. Unmute now, please, and state your name then. You have to unmute on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, okay?
Yes, my name Kobe Ferguson.
Good morning. Okay, so today is the day scheduled. Okay, so today is the date scheduled. Where am I getting the?
Your Honor, I think it's feedback from Mr. Ferguson's device.
Yeah, it is. Can you turn that down a little bit?
Yes.
All right. What do you guys want to do on this? Today is the date scheduled for probable cause conference.
Your Honor, we're requesting to set a preliminary examination date. We would be requesting the 25th of this month from Your Honor. We certainly understand that that's a bit further out than Your Honor typically likes to schedule things. However, due to the nature of the charges and the fact that I have not received any discovery,
I don't have a problem with that. Do you guys, it does not have to be a Tuesday, by the way. If you guys want to do it another day, I'm fine with that. If you want to do the 25th, I'm fine with that.
Your Honor, we only discussed Tuesdays. I didn't think because this is a special prosecutor that we could do another day.
Ms. Oro, you are not driving, right?
Your Honor, I am driving.
Ms. Oro, I'm not going to conduct anything with anybody if they're driving.
Okay, then I
Well-
just need a minute, Your Honor. I've been waiting for a while, so I do just need a few minutes if that's okay.
I'm going to be conducting hearings with lawyers on boats and laying on beaches in Hawaii before we're done. You know that, Ms. Belcher, before I leave this bench?
Well, Judge, at least you'll be able to say you've seen it all.
Well, I've already gotten to that point, to be honest with you. Whatever.
Can I bring an iPhone while we're waiting?
Absolutely.
They won't answer my messages.
Does anybody read those instructions we send them? That's what I we tell
I
them.
don't think so.
No, neither. You know, when I was a young lawyer, Ms. Belcher, I waited for the judges. Now I wait for the lawyers. And it's been going on for years. I'm just telling you. I wonder how those old timers 30 years ago would have handled all this stuff today.
Ready, Judge, whenever you are.
All right, Miss Oro. You're all set now? You stopped and ready to go, right?
Yep, I'm stopped. I was
You
home
guys
all
want the
morning
20
and had to get to work.
I understand. You guys want the 25th?
Yes, Judge.
I don't have a problem with doing it on the 25th.
Thank
Want
you.
another date? That's fine.
The
We'd have to do-
25th works.
Lisa, we can do that in the afternoon. This is likely to go, right?
I believe so, Judge, but I haven't reviewed any discovery. I don't have anything. I don't even have a police report.
Good enough. So we'll set the exam for, you want to do it in the afternoon, Ms. Oro, or what do you want? Because
The afternoon would be better, Judge, yes.
better for you, Ms. Belcher?
Yes, Judge, the afternoon works.
Sir, you have the right to a preliminary exam within 14 days of the date of within 7 days of the date of the probable cause conference. This is the probable cause conference. Your lawyer needs an adjournment to better prepare. She's asking me to set this for the 25th. Do you waive your right to have the preliminary exam within 7 days of the probable cause conference? Yes or not?
Yes.
Anybody force you to do that?
You don't know. I don't know.
What
Mr.
do you-
Ferguson, it's going to give us time to prepare, sir. You're not waiving the exam, just the timing of the exam. You're out of custody. I do not have any discovery. It's to your benefit.
Okay.
You want to waive that right?
Yes.
Anybody force you to do that?
No.
November 25th, we'll make it. Lisa, am I good at 1 that day?
Yes, 1 o'clock is good.
We'll make it November 25th at 1 PM. Okay? Anything else?
Thank
Ms.
you,
Belcher?
Judge.
No, Your Honor, I believe the people are going to tender discovery to me this afternoon, so then I'll be able to provide it to Mr. Ferguson.
Good enough. Anything else, Ms. Oral?
No, thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you. Good luck. We'll see you here in person on that date, sir. Thank you.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
What?
Could I give my attorney my new phone number?
Is it the number you've been texting me from and calling me from, Mr. Ferguson?
Yes.
I have it. I've responded to you, sir.
Okay.
I'll call you again this afternoon.
Good luck.
No problem.
Thank you.
Tia Marie Trucking, 25SO23345.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ken Simpson appearing on behalf of Tepe Trucking, Your Honor. I do have representatives from the company.
Your name, sir?
My name is Scott Morgan.
What is-
Safety Director for Tepe.
All right, so I'm going to just take the plea from you. You're authorized to tender this plea to the added count and no proof of registration with the understanding that the expired plate will be dismissed, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
This is a
You gotta take that phone out of here. Whose phone was? Yeah, you gotta take it out.
This is a commercial vehicle to the, so I'm going to dismiss the CMV plate expired. Then, to the charge of no proof of registration on behalf of the company, responsible or not responsible. And you're authorized to tender this plea on their behalf.
Yes, sir.
Please accept it. Your misdemeanor is dismissed 220. Can the company pay that today or they need a couple days? I'll give you till the 12th, okay?
We have until 30 days to pay, please. It has to go through finance and they cut a check.
No, December 4th.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, John.
Have a good day. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Good to see you.
Too, thanks. George Ivan Gerganis, 23I 715-128. All right, sir. How are you? Your name?
George Ivan, yes.
Raise your right hand. Somebody swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give to these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. I placed you on probation September 17 of 24 under 7694A. The notes from probation say compliant, DV program complete, court work and community service complete, balance paid in full. I just want to ask you, and the people also say the prosecutor reviewed file, people have no objection to dismissal, complain and aware. Since you were in court in front of me back on September the 17th of 24, have you been arrested?
No, sir.
Any new charges? And you don't have any other cases pending, correct?
No, sir.
Congratulations, Mr. Gerganis. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss your case. Have a great day. I wish you well. Good luck. Thank you. The iPhone.
Can I get
Yep.
your name on the iPhone?
iPhone. What's your name on the iPhone there, sir?
Rico Sparrow.
Okay, I'm just waiting for your attorney to log in, okay?
Ma'am, do we have the Samsung?
No, I need
ladies?
your name too, ma'am, on the Samsung.
Your name too. You guys got to follow directions, please. You got to put your name on there so we know who's out there. We get 50, 60 people. Your name, ma'am? You have to unmute and tell us your name on the Samsung phone.
You have to unmute, ma'am.
Get rid of this.
Huh?
Get rid of this.
How many times I have to say unmute, bottom of it, if I'd have nicked it for every time, I'd have your money.
There she is.
Carrie Moran.
Okay. In the future, you have to put your name on there, okay?
I'm
Next.
sorry.
All right, no problem.
What is your
Ma'am, what are you here for? I don't see your
Tina
name.
Marie Haran or something. What's your last name?
Moran.
Moran.
What's your first name?
Carrie.
Terry.
Are you here on your warrants?
Yes. This was several years ago. And
Okay, just give me a few minutes to get your files together.
okay. Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
Oh, he was the one who needed the interpreter.
I thought so. What are you doing here?
Apply for Port of Police.
You wait till next time. What's his name again?
That's Maglar Rodriguez, right?
Yeah, you're Rodriguez, right? Just come back next time, not now. No. Next time. No,
You talked to the prosecutor, I think.
no, you can't talk to the prosecutor. We need an interpreter. We're gonna get you come back for your next court date.
All right. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Judge, he never came down to the window.
Go all the way down to the end of the hall. Okay, and they're gonna give you a notice. I can't, jeez, I don't know why I'm talking in English.
Down, windows, talk to the lady, okay?
Thank you. One.
Sorry about that.
That's well.
Well, there's a guy who just walked out of the courtroom. He speaks Spanish. I'm having a hard time communicating with him. Would you take him down to Lisa and have him get his court date, please?
I sure will.
Thank you. Let's take a recess.
On behalf of plaintiffs.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deputy Gordon Langdon, plaintiffs.
Okay, hold on a second. Counsel, I'm having an issue hearing you. Try again.
Good morning.
Yes, okay, I'm hearing you. It's not you. I think it's the speakers in here are muffled.
Okay.
Turned it up a little bit.
No, it's okay. I don't like this courtroom. I want to be home. Anyway, all right, Mr. Ernie. All right. Okay, what are we doing, folks?
Well, at this point in time, the case is still in mediation in circuit and federal courts. And there's no real reason for us to do anything here today.
Got it.
And some of the buildings units have been certified, several, I think 40 some odd units have been certified for compliance. Certificates of compliance have been issued. But as far as any resolutions here today, I think we're just probably need another status conference. Is that fair? Is that fair, Ebony?
Yes, I would say that's fair. I think at this point, there are maybe 35 individuals on the docket here. And
yes,
we can confirm that at least 90% of those are no longer on city side. They've moved, they're gone. So to the extent that that impacts the court's disposition on any of these matters, majority of these residents are no longer at Arbor One city side. They've moved on their own. They've been relocated. A lot of these issues are no longer issues when it comes to them being physically at the property.
Got it. And okay. Mr. Henry.
That's accurate as far as we know, Your Honor. We have mediation set for November and December. So
in December?
In December.
All right, then from my standpoint, I'm going to then adjourn these sometime into the new year. It seems to me that's probably the best thing to happen. One of the issues that we do have, I think we still have monies for some of these individuals in escrow. And at some point, there has to be some disposition of that, whether or not it go to the landlord or whether or not it go to the tenant. But we haven't heard claims from tenants regarding that escrow. There are some that have come along pursuant to the circuit court order and have asked that for disposition on the escrow, and that's not a problem, but there's still monies that are just sitting there. So.
Your Honor, are you able to confirm how much that is again at this point?
I am not, but my wonderful staff is. Hang on.
There's $20,846 in escrow.
That was the number I was going to say. What was that number again?
$20,846.
Okay. And those are, and so that you know, those are on various cases and tenants. So maybe what I'll do is we have that list, right, as to what unit they're on. So what we'll do is we'll send that to council so that you guys have them, so that if you guys have, Mr. Henry, connections with those folks, they can figure it out, or the landlord can make their claim or do what they wish to do on that. All right. All right.
Your Honor, I'd like to make an oral motion to withdraw from any further representation of either of these plaintiffs. They've indicated that they don't need my services any longer, and I'm happy to relinquish my representation to Devaney. She's a wonderful lawyer, and they don't need me anymore, and I'd like to withdraw.
Henry, you have any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Do you have any objection to that, counsel?
No objection.
I thought she was going to object. She seemed to like you, Freeman.
No objection.
We get along very well.
We do get along very well. So.
All right. What I will do is I'll grant.
Thank you.
That motion to withdraw. If you would, whatever format you'd like to do that in, if you would submit orders to us so that,
In the important words of Cleavon Little, Blazing Saddles. Excuse me while I whip this up.
Wow. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, then I will sign off on those orders. And then in January, let me give you a date here for everybody. What, Mr. Freeman?
Your 60 days would be January 6th.
Let's go to the next one.
January 20th.
January 20th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2026, 9 a.m. All right. Okay. Thank you, folks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is.
Oh, you put them all.
He put them all. Yes, sir.
Just go ahead and take this because
No, I did. I wrote everything in there. Like the $20,840.
It's on that paper next to you.
No, I don't know. I wrote it. I'm not gonna. Arbor Woods versus Adriana Owens.
Good morning, Your Honor. Casey Matson, PA 772. Plaintiff.
Your name?
Adriana.
I left this on the docket. Was there my understanding is plaintiff was requesting an adjournment of these proceedings.
Yes, Your Honor. We do request an adjournment of these proceedings as my client was unavailable to be here today. She was out of state.
All right. And then my further understanding is that you objected to the adjournment?
No, she asked me a few dates and I told her I wasn't available due to my work training.
Okay. All right. I will grant the adjournment in this case.
I do believe that the next available date was November 18th. Ms. Owens was unavailable for that date.
Okay.
The next date was December 2nd. We're agreeable to December 2nd.
December 2nd, that will work for you?
Mhm.
Okay. Then I'll adjourn this matter to December 2nd, 2025, 9 a.m. All right. Thank you,
you, Your Honor.
folks. And Professor, it's good to see you in person. Hey,
Yeah.
you're usually like on a little box on the screen. Yeah, all right. Take care. Haverhill on Clark versus Jeffrey Thompson.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Rania Haddad, PA 4927 for the plaintiff.
Jeffrey Thompson. Check in.
No, he's not checking.
All right.
Your Honor, I'm not representing him, but
Then why are you talking? No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I did have a chance to speak with him yesterday, and it sounds like he would not be available today because he's currently in hospital. I'm trying to get confirmation of that at the moment. He was supposed to send something over to, show the court that fact, but it doesn't seem that's fine.
Did we get anything?
No, we have nothing. I can check with the clerk's office.
Counsel, you know anything about that or no?
Your Honor, I do not. I did speak with,
Yeah.
is it, he did inform me that the defendant did indicate to him they were on, they spoke yesterday. However, I did confirm with your wonderful staff that they did not receive a phone call. He is not represented by counsel, and I believe pursuant to the orders of the last hearing, the defendant was supposed to file an answer by the 31st.
That is correct.
That he has done so. My client is present. With all that being said, I would ask the court,
Which one of you wants to put on the testimony?
I will,
All right, if you raise your right hand to be sworn, do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, this complaint was filed as a complaint to the possession of property due to multiple lease violations. The defendant had been involved in an incident on July 22nd, 2025, and several others thereafter in violation of lease paragraphs 15, 20, 23, and 24, the House rules for private enjoyment, and additionally, the general rules and regulations, paragraph 11, 19, and 34, with regards to the his behavior on the premises. Because of these violations, there is just cause for a termination of the lease. And with all of that being said, we would request a default judgment for possession today with the writ date of November 14, 2025.
All right.
And my client is here and testifies to any additional information that the court may need.
All right, I don't think I'm going to need that given the testimony in the case. Judgment to the plaintiff, that is for possession. There is no redemption. Writ in this matter will issue November 14, 2025. I will only indicate that judgment can be submitted to the court that if the defendant does present some evidence of either hospitalization or something, the court will consider that, may reset it, but I'm not making that ruling at this time.
3 days, correct? Pursuant to attempt.
Well, if they get it here. So, because sometimes it'd be nice to have the 3 days, but sometimes they'll tell somebody at the hospital and then it gets here 5 days or whatever. So whatever comes in, I will consider it one way or another, but just so that the parties are aware. All right. Thank you.
And it can be in your courtroom in person for the first time.
Yes, absolutely. It's just like new people show up day. Right? Peninsula Place versus Lauren Darby.
Good morning, Your Honor. Parissa Gazari, appearing for plaintiff.
Good morning. What's your name?
Lauren.
Pardon?
Lauren Darby.
Okay, and who's here?
My witness you asked me to bring, well, one of them.
Okay. And
Your Honor, the property manager from Peninsula Place.
all right, fantastic. And this is the final settlement conference. Where are we in regard to this case? Anywhere?
No, Your Honor, we have not been able to get anywhere in terms of resolution.
All right. Let me ask you this. What's your position on this case, ma'am? No, you, yeah.
This is my first time going to court. I don't know what that means. Like, what's my position?
Well, tell me what your thoughts. They're seeking termination of your tenancy. Tell me why I shouldn't do that. Let's try it that way.
Okay. One of my roommates have been harassing me since I got there based off a situation she had with somebody else last year. And she got one of my other roommates to kind of like do it, but not do it to the harassment. Like, she would tell my roommates, oh, she didn't take out the trash, or oh, she's throwing a party, she has friends over here, when they have the same amount of friends I have over, but she treats me like I'm a kid, basically. Like,
but this is your roommate.
Yes, this is my roommate. Her rules were when we tried to have an agreement, but she disrespected my rules, so I disregarded her rules when she disregarded the rules too. It was to take, before you had company, but she had her friends, a part of her little organization, come over while I was asleep, and it was like over 10 of them, and they were loud. And I didn't say anything, I didn't report it, I didn't have a problem, but she wants me to text her when I have company and I have over less than 10 people. Because in our lease states, you can't have over more than 10 people because that's considered like a gathering or a small gathering. But that was basically her problem. I received threats from my roommate. She put her hands on me.
Yeah, but what does the roommate have to do with the landlord?
Because these are where the complaints are coming from. She was friends with one of the other roommates that were in our apartment. I stayed in D, she stayed in C, and the girl that's filing for me to be evicted, those two, they stayed in B and C. So they were cool. I didn't talk to the one in C, so I don't really know what was told to her. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't even know she had a problem. Like, we never had a text to where she said I was too loud. That's another thing we agreed on. Like, if somebody was too loud, we would text in the group chat, say something, or they were knock on the door. Nobody ever talked to me or approached me about anything. So I'm really confused.
You're confused about what?
Their problem, because I wasn't aware. It was never brought to my attention at all that they had a problem or was a problem with anything I was doing.
Is your roommate still there?
She actually just filed for PPO, and I was told by the police officers and an advised lawyer to bring this up in court too. She filed a PPO saying she was scared for her life, but last Tuesday, she poured Lysol, Pine Sol, Fabuloso, and cinnamon all over my dishes.
So,
And I got the bag too. And then, yeah, it's
well, hold on a second. Your roommate has filed for a PPO as against you?
and she filed to break her lease, yes, saying that I assaulted her.
Ma'am, just answer my question. She filed for a PPO as to you. Has there been a hearing on that? Have you requested a hearing on that?
I was going to the police station today to ask them how to do that.
I take it, Ms. Kazari, by the look on your face, you were unaware of that.
No, I am aware of the PPO.
Were you?
Yeah, there is a PPO that's been entered in September, I believe. And I'm not aware of, so the other roommate has been temporarily relocated to another unit, but at this.
So you guys have done that?
We've done that temporarily.
Got it.
But there's been continuous issues. I spoke with Ms. Darby. There's been continuous issues with other things since the altercation between the two.
So, okay, so maybe I need to follow one thing here. If the roommate has been temporarily housed at another unit, how did what you're claiming happen?
What do you mean? She's coming in and out of the house still. She still has access to the house. That's what I'm saying. Like, they didn't investigate these claims against me from her or the other roommate.
Well, how do you know it's her?
Because she told me, and
Who
she
did?
wrote a note saying she put that right there.
Who is she?
Her name's Andrene, the roommate, Andrene. She told me she did this. I don't have the letter present, but she did write a note saying you need to properly dispose of your grease. She thought it was grease to her statement, but Fabuloso don't smell like grease to me, or cinnamon.
So how many roommates are there?
There's 4, A, B, C, and D. I'm D.
So from the landlord, what are the other roommates saying?
So
Are they-
right now there's 2 roommates. They're still there. It's just Ms. Darby and one other roommate. They're complaining. So at this point, plaintiff is looking for a move out date from Ms. Darby. We're willing to do it in a conditional order of dismissal, give her some time, but that's plaintiff's position.
Okay.
I told the police this too. It's in my report. I went to the office or called the office so many times to make complaints too. It's just that the same excuses, oh, Jane's not here. Jane can't answer the phone. Jane's on lunch. The police officer said
Ma'am,
his
ma'am,
that.
let me ask you one thing.
Okay.
If do you want to move or no?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Like, I'm emotional, but this is like my only way of school. And it's like the claims that are being put against me, I'm not that type of person. I'm like currently going.
That's not what the issue is.
I know, I'm saying like the complaint she has going, like on me, they're complaining about trash, parties. I'm a person that typically stays to myself in my room.
Ma'am, that's not the question I'm asking.
I answered it. I said, no, this is my only way for me to be in school and it's interfering with my school. I'm supposed to be in class right now, but I have to deal with this.
Hey, lady, what did you want to tell me? What,
Oh, I witnessed it. Like, I come over.
where do you reside there or
I
no?
stay on campus somewhere else, but
You stay on campus someplace else. You're students at Eastern?
yes,
Okay. And you stay on campus elsewhere?
yes.
Okay. And what you would have to tell me is what you've seen happen.
And like stuff she said.
Pardon? And stuff that this other person has said.
Yeah. I don't really understand.
Okay, so have you challenged the PPO? I mean, if it was issued sometime in September, you've had notice of it.
No, I just got served, what was it, Sunday? I just got served Sunday. I think it was because the officer told me like a lot of stuff, like my police report still didn't go through prosecution yet because they changed their systems and it wouldn't be up till November 1st.
Your Honor, just for clarification, it looks like the PPO was entered October 8th.
Okay, so
I'm not sure when it was served.
okay. What year are you in school?
This is my second year, my sophomore year.
Okay. So your freshman year, where did you reside?
I stayed in a dorm hall, but I had a suite mate that broke in my room. That's why I moved to Penn Place, so I can have my own room, my own space, and my own bathroom.
Okay. And I'm presuming that you're going to stay, you're looking to certainly stay somewhere in the area through graduation and 2 more years or whatever, right? Okay, so I mean, the semester's coming down to an end, right? So, and you tell me why we may not be this way, but wouldn't it behoove you to try to locate someplace to move? And here's the reason I'm saying. If we were set for a final settlement conference today, and if I set this for trial, then I certainly will listen to everything. But if it doesn't go your way, right, then what ends up happening is you could potentially end up getting evicted in the middle of finals, whatever they are, because I'd set a relatively quick trial in this matter. And then end up in a circumstance where you have that judgment and then trying to get yourself into someplace else is going to be a problem. You follow what I'm saying? So outside of that, you then have this PPO issue which, you know, I'm not sure on your exact timeframes for, well, if you were just served with it, then you should still have some time in which to file for a hearing on it. But you've got that issue. So it's sometimes it's okay to be, at least in your mind, right, but then sometimes you got to put yourself in a good spot. You follow me?
I understand that, but if I'm to move, I don't go to school. Like, I would have to drop right now. I don't have like family that stays out here. I don't have the transportation to go with my sister all the way in the city and then come all the way back up here every day for school. That's just not in my, it can't work.
Okay, I hear you. But what I'm indicating is when are finals?
They're the week of like December 14th.
Like every other college student, you have no idea how many finals you have, right?
No.
That's okay. I got one of you at home, so they don't know when your finals are. Not right now. They will later on. How many classes are you taking right now?
6.
6. So let me ask you this. Okay? If you had to move, okay, so we're going to deal with hypotheticals at this point because I'm not ruling anything. But if you had to move, what would be the most convenient time for you to try to do that?
When the semester ends.
Okay. So you say that final start, they start on the 14th or?
Yes. The 15th. Well, it's the week of the 14th. That's all I'm aware of. It's the week of the 14th.
Okay. And all through that week. Right, because then you're going to come down to the 22nd, you're going to be on break at that point, right? Okay. Curiosity, what are you studying to be when you grow up?
A nurse.
A nurse? What is plaintiff's position from a move out standpoint?
Authority for 30 days.
What's the day before?
Yes.
But not for 40? I mean, so here's the thing. If you got authority for that, if 30 days from now would put her at December 5th, Ms. Gazari, you've been probably before me enough to know that kids and their education, that's important to me. I'm not going to put her out before the time that she at least gets to finish the semester. She's got 6 classes, and that's really where her focus needs to be, to finish that and find a place to get herself moved into and figure out how she's going to do next semester.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay. So, ma'am, let me ask you this. If I told you, and we do it, so let me explain everything, okay, so that it's clear. That we would do a move out date, I think 17, 18, 9 of December 19th. Okay. And we do it in the form of a conditional dismissal. So that it doesn't look like you were evicted. It would just be a dismissal of this case. Got that? So that you apply someplace else, you were evicted, so dismissal. All right. That does a couple of things. One, it stops you from having to go through a trial while you're trying to take 6 classes and do whatever. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question. So what would happen to my roommates and, well, all my roommates if all these claims are false? And does the other roommate, does she actually put her hands on me and we still have to wait on that case?
Okay, listen, that's not the issue that's before me right now. Okay. What's before me right now is what are your activities? Okay. Now, like I said, if you want to have a trial on it, we can have a trial. I can set it for a trial. But what I'm looking at is a circumstance that if I set a trial, then you're going to be distracted in terms of a trial while you're trying to finish up your semester. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I keep asking questions or
No, it's
making
okay.
statements, but I get that it's going to affect me at the end, but it's affecting me now, like emotionally.
So what do
physically,
you want me to do?
and I reported it.
What do you want me to do? Because the reality is I don't have to go through this process. What I can do is I can just set a trial. Everybody's going to show up here. I can just make a ruling. If that ruling goes against you, then what's going to end up happening? And let me just give you a scenario that could potentially happen. If we're at final settlement conference right now, if I set trial for either the 18th of November or December 2nd, and you lose at trial, the eviction date at the latest would be December 12th. December 14th, your exams start. Follow me? I mean, sometimes, young lady, and the thing you're going to have to learn is maybe there are the decision that you may have to make isn't the decision that you want to make, but you may make a decision to put yourself in the safest possible scenario.
That means me giving up school. I can't give up school.
Did I say that? Are you listening to anything I'm saying?
No, I'm telling you my situation. If I go back home, I can't go to school. That's the reason why I came up here, for me to go to school. I can't go to school back home.
Young lady, I didn't say anything about you having to go back home. Did I?
You asked me for,
Ma'am, stop.
Okay.
You need to take your hand off your hip, sit down in that chair. Because part of your problem right now is you're not listening. You've got one direction headed in your head as to something, and you're not listening to anything that I'm saying. And when I say something, you're so worried about these other people and not worried about yourself. Everything that I have said, and I'm going to take a break in a moment so you can spit that gum out. Everything that I've said is an attempt to try to preserve your education and your ability to make it through the semester. You don't seem to want to see that or hear that because all you want to do is be right. Well, you can be right and uneducated all you want because all I'm trying to do is get you through the semester. I'm giving you scenarios that if you choose one option, you could end up in an eviction in the middle of the semester going into finals. And so what good does it do you if all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're in the middle of an eviction and fail 6 classes? You can get rid of that gum. I will come back shortly. Court's going to stand in recess.
All right.
Have you seen it?